Hey everyone, welcome back to part 2 of 3. Yep, that's right. I decided to make 3 parts in total. So this is going to be part 2. And today we're going to be talking about a few other people. And yeah, let's get started. So first one I want to talk about right away is Billy Currington, which I can't not believe I did not talk about him before. But yeah, I had very little thoughts of him after his surprise album Intuition, and I believe 2021 was when it came out, but the album sucked. It sucked. Like, if you haven't listened to it, good, you saved yourself some time. And I don't even know how to describe it. It's not hip-hop, it's not rap, it's not anything that I've ever heard before, nor have I wanted to hear before. But he just came out with a brand new song. Came out with 2 brand new songs actually, but I believe this first one is City Don't, and that one was okay. But the second one really reminds me of the old Billy Currington, and it's called Anchorman. I loved it so much. So good. Go give it a listen. Anchorman, Billy Currington. It's basically more of him going back to the story side of him, and it's not really the pop side of him either. It's more the country side. So we're getting more back to the basics of People Are Crazy, like that, those kind of songs, which is pretty cool. Next, I want to talk about Ashley McBryde, because she came out with her new album, and it was honestly pretty good. And one of my favorite songs was Coldest Beer in Town, which I thought was actually a John Morgan song, but it's not. Because John Morgan, his first song was called Coldest Beer in Town. And it's completely different, but I like the song. It's really cool. Good instruments, good voice, vocals, and good lyrics. Yeah, it's really good. I'd go check that out. That's the highlight of the album, in my opinion. Next, I wanted to talk about Dustin Lynch, which I did not think I'd be talking about Dustin Lynch. And actually, I forgot to say this in the last video, but he did a song with Jelly Roll on that album, and it was called Chevrolet. And I don't know what the song was. Like, it was a parody of a song, but I can't think of what song it was. It's like, give me the beat, boys. Free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll. I don't know, but it's a very recognizable song that I don't know the title of. But if you know it, leave it down in the comments down below. But instead, they're talking about Chevrolet. They're like, I want to get lost in your Chevrolet or whatever. I don't know. It's very catchy, really good. One of the highlights of the album. But another song that kind of caught my eye was a song called George Strait Jr. Yeah, George Strait Jr. Just a heads up, it's not like Scotty McCreery's song about George Strait. It's nothing like that. It's not that country. It's very hip-hop, but it's very catchy. And the only reason it caught my eye was George Strait. And it doesn't really feel like George Strait, but still really good. And then he also has the song Killed the Cowboy, which I thought was really good as well. That was the first song he came out with for the album, and yeah, it was honestly a lot better than I was expecting. Next, I wanted to talk about Burgess, because he came out with a couple songs since I talked about him last time I talked about him. He came out with the song The Willie, but he came out with 2 other songs, I believe. 2 songs. Son of a Fireman, which is a very good song. It's got a lot of story to it, which is what I really love from Ben. He comes out with a lot of story in his songs, and it's basically him being the son of a fireman, and he's working his life to make a career in music that he doesn't really spend. He loses the time with his father, which is a very good meaning to the song. Next one is The Lie, and I don't really have that much to say about it. It's different from any of the other songs that Ben has came out with, but it's not one of my favorites. So I'm going to have to give a pass on that song, unfortunately. But it's a song. Go listen to it if you like hip-hop-ish kind of songs. I'd say rap, maybe. It's kind of the vibes I got from it. But yeah, go check it out. Next, I want to talk about John Morgan and his song Cold Summer in San Antonio, which, holy cow, that one really, really was good. And he's been teasing this song for a bit, but it was really good. And I don't know, like, I don't know how this guy has not hit it big, first of all. And second of all, where's the album? Like, he's been coming out with songs since, like, early 2021, maybe late 2020, and he still hasn't came out with an album yet, which is crazy to me. But I'm waiting for the album, and if you have not heard of John Morgan, go check him out. I feel like he's way underrated. And yeah, that's really all I got for this video now. So yeah, we talked about Dustin Lynch, Ashley McBryde, John Morgan, Ben Burgess, which is pretty much what I wanted to talk about in this video. Oh, wait, no. That's not all I wanted to talk about. I also wanted to talk about Hardy. He came out with this song with, I believe their name is Beartooth, called Better Me. It's a rock song, but I still wanted to talk about it because it's really good. He does very good vocals on it. Better Me, he's on their song. So if you haven't heard the song yet, it's not really that much of a shock. I can't believe that I even realized that the song came out. Like, I saw the song and I'm like, oh my, wait, what? Hardy came out with the song today? Okay. And yeah, it was really good. Better Me. He, honestly, his vocals sounded more rock than Beartooth's, that sounds kind of weird, but it's true. Go listen to the song Better Me. Hardy, really good. I can't believe I didn't say that in the last video, because Hardy is one of my favorite artists, up there with Morgan Wallen and Luke Combs. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about today. And yeah, if you got any suggestions for part 3, so if you haven't seen part 1, I'll leave a link in the description. But part 3, if you have any suggestions, just leave it down below and I'll take it into consideration. See y'all later. Bye.